You are the chosen one, whether you know it or not. The universe has already marked you, sealed you, and written your destiny in lines of gold. You are not here by accident. You are not here by chance. You are here because the infinite mind of the universe decided to express its wealth, abundance, and power through you. When you wake up to this truth, you will no longer question your worth, your path, or your ability to receive. You will begin to see that all the signs, all the delays, all the struggles were not blocks but preparations. Every moment of waiting was never denial. It was simply alignment. Now the universe is ready to pour into you a blessing so vast, so immense, that it will lift you into the life of a billionaire, because that is the level at which your spirit was always meant to operate. The idea that wealth is outside of you is an illusion. You were born as wealth itself, clothed in human form. The money you desire, the life you dream of, the freedom you crave, all of it is already a reality vibrating within your imagination. The universe does not withhold. It reflects. It mirrors back to you the state you dwell in most. If you believe yourself poor, lacking, or waiting, the mirror shows lack. But the moment you dare to stand tall and declare, "I am the chosen one, and I receive the billionaire's blessing now," the mirror shifts. The entire universe bends to show you the reality you have claimed. Nothing outside has to change first. It begins within. Close your eyes and see yourself already there. The mansion, the luxury cars, the travel, the business empire, the investments, the endless opportunities, all of them exist now, and they belong to you. They are not waiting to be earned by hard labor, nor are they delayed by fate. They are waiting only for your acceptance. The gift has been wrapped, the key has been forged, but a gift remains unopened until the chosen one dares to take it in hand. You are that chosen one. The universe is whispering to you now. Stop waiting, stop doubting, stop questioning, and claim it. The blessing is yours. Every thought is a seed, and every seed carries fruit in its season. If you plant the thought of lack, you reap more lack. But if you plant the thought of wealth, you reap wealth in endless measure. Your inner world is the fertile ground, and the words you speak are the water. Speak as though it is already done. Say within yourself, "I am already a billionaire. The blessing has been poured upon me." And watch as the invisible becomes visible, as the imagined becomes embodied, as the dream becomes reality. The billionaire's blessing is not outside you. It is you. Do you not realize that the entire universe exists for you? The sun shines for you. The stars burn for you. The oceans rise and fall for you. Every law of abundance has been designed to serve you. You are not a beggar at the door of life. You are the heir, the inheritor of infinite riches. You do not need to plead. You only need to accept. To see yourself as less is the only sin. To imagine yourself as powerless is the only mistake. But the moment you correct your imagination, the moment you see yourself as the chosen one, everything aligns. The money, the opportunities, the people, the ideas, the doors, all swing open, because the vibration of wealth has taken root in you. There are those who will not believe, and they will call this fantasy. But do not let their blindness infect your vision. The world you live in is not their world. It is your world, and your world bends to the authority of your imagination. Believe for yourself, and the world will bow to your belief. Believe that you are chosen, and you are. Believe that you are blessed, and the blessing flows. Believe that you are a billionaire in spirit, and the form must follow. For the universe cannot resist the conviction of the chosen one. Think of this. Have you not noticed how certain people seem to attract wealth easily? They walk into opportunities that others miss, doors open where others see walls. Money flows as though it chases them. This is not luck. This is the power of identity. They believe themselves worthy of wealth, and wealth bows to their belief. Now you must step into this same identity. You must walk as though the blessing is already upon you. You must carry yourself with the confidence of a billionaire, speak with the authority of a billionaire, think with the expansiveness of a billionaire, for the universe mirrors your inner state. You are the chosen one, because you are hearing these words now. Do you think this is chance? Do you think it is random? The truth is, nothing is random. You were guided here to remember who you are. The universe is calling you higher, urging you to rise, to let go of the small self and embrace the infinite self. The billionaire's blessing is not about greed, nor is it about hoarding. It is about expansion. When you rise into abundance, you bless the world. Your wealth becomes a river that nourishes others. Your influence becomes a light that guides. Your freedom becomes a beacon that liberates. The universe does not choose you for yourself alone. It chooses you so that through you, others may also awaken. Do not let fear whisper lies into your mind. Fear says, it is too late. It is too hard. You are not enough. But the universe says, you are chosen. You are ready. You are more than enough. Fear is nothing but the shadow of forgotten truth. And the truth is that you are already one with infinite wealth. Every dollar you desire already exists in this universe, and it is seeking you as eagerly as you seek it. Money is energy, and energy flows to its rightful place. You are its rightful place. The blessing belongs to you. When you wake tomorrow, rise with a new declaration. Do not drag yesterday's doubts into the new day. Stand in front of the mirror and look into your own eyes. Say with authority, I am the chosen one. The universe sends me a billionaire's blessing now. Speak it until it is not just words but reality. Speak it until you feel the thrill of wealth rushing through your veins. Speak it until the entire atmosphere around you vibrates with abundance. Then move through your day as though it is already done. Expect the calls. Expect the opportunities. Expect the unexpected money, the divine connections, the sudden breakthroughs. Expect, for expectation is the magnet of manifestation. The universe is infinite, and its supply is endless. You cannot take too much. You cannot ask for too much. You cannot drain infinity. So release the smallness of thinking that you should only ask for enough to get by. You were not chosen for survival. You were chosen for overflow. You were chosen to demonstrate the grandeur of life lived in alignment with infinite riches. A billionaire's blessing is not excess. It is expression. It is the universe saying through you, this is what abundance looks like. See yourself walking into the bank, not with worry but with joy, knowing your accounts are overflowing. See yourself signing deals that multiply your wealth with ease. See yourself living the life of your dreams, not in some distant future, but now. See yourself giving generously, blessing your family, supporting causes that lift humanity, creating legacies that outlive you. Feel the power of that reality now. For the moment you feel it real, it must harden into fact. Imagination is creation. Your inner world commands your outer world. You need only accept the truth that you are chosen. You may ask, why me? The better question is, why not you? If the universe is infinite, then blessings must be infinite. And if blessings are infinite, then someone must receive them. Why not you? You have struggled enough, waited enough, doubted enough. The time for delay is over. The time for acceptance is now. You are the chosen one. You are the channel through which this blessing flows. Lift up your head, straighten your back, and declare it so. As you walk this path, you will notice signs: a feather on the ground, a sudden message, a repeated number, a stranger's kind word, all reminders from the universe that you are on track. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are confirmations that the blessing is already unfolding. Stay in faith, for faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Faith is the hand that takes hold of the gift. The blessing is real, and it is already yours. Now let this truth settle deep in your soul. You are the chosen one, and the universe is sending you a billionaire's blessing. Do not resist. Do not postpone. Do not question. Simply accept. Walk in it. Live in it. Feel it. Declare it. And watch as the invisible becomes visible, as dreams harden into fact, as the life you once longed for becomes the life you now live. The universe has spoken, and its word does not return void. The blessing is yours. Claim it now. The more you surrender to this truth, the more your outer world must rearrange itself to match your inner conviction. Reality is not fixed. It bends, it shifts. It molds itself according to the image held firmly within you. If you dare to persist in seeing yourself as the chosen one, If you refuse to waver, if you hold fast to the vision of the billionaire's blessing already poured upon your life, then nothing can stop it. No circumstance, no person, no so-called obstacle can resist the magnetic force of your inner acceptance. Life itself will bow to your assumption, and what was once invisible will walk right into the light of your everyday experience. It may appear at first as a trickle, a small increase here, a surprise opportunity there, but do not despise the day of small beginnings. Every mighty river begins as a stream, and every stream becomes a flood. The more gratitude you pour into these early signs, the more the floodgates open. The universe is testing your readiness not with delay, but with confirmation. Each sign, each increase, each unexpected gift is proof that the billionaire's blessing is flowing. The question is not if, but how much you will allow. The more you believe, the more you receive. The more you expect, the more you collect. Remember this always. The chosen one does not chase. The chosen one attracts. The chosen one does not beg. The chosen one commands. The chosen one does not doubt. The chosen one knows. And you are that chosen one. When you shift your inner state, wealth begins to chase you. Doors begin to open. Miracles begin to unfold. You will see how easy it truly is. Not because money is your master, but because money is your servant. It comes to serve your vision, to support your freedom, to express the vastness of the life the universe designed for you. You are no longer waiting for a blessing. You are living as the blessing, and because you are living as the blessing, you must witness its physical form. It is law, it is principle, it is unchanging. You are chosen, and the billionaire's blessing is already yours. Every breath you take now can be infused with this awareness, that you are standing in the center of abundance itself. The air around you is rich with possibilities. The ground beneath you is fertile with opportunities, and the sky above you is pouring down unseen riches just waiting for you to open your hands and receive. When you begin to see the world this way, nothing appears ordinary anymore. The smallest encounter can become the key to a fortune. The simplest idea can evolve into a billion-dollar vision. The quietest whisper of intuition can lead you into unimaginable prosperity. The universe speaks constantly, guiding the chosen one toward the blessing prepared in advance. Your task is not to figure out how it will come, but to remain in the unwavering state that it is already here. The how is the universe's department, and it works with infinite intelligence beyond what the human mind can calculate. One connection can alter the course of your destiny. One sudden shift in timing can move billions into your life. One inspired action can unlock the fortune that has always belonged to you. When you carry yourself as chosen, when you walk in the vibration of the billionaire's blessing, the universe aligns the path so smoothly that others will call it luck, but you will know it is law. You do not need to struggle or strive endlessly. That is the illusion of the unawakened. Your power is in assumption, in imagination, in inner acceptance. To see yourself wealthy within is to compel wealth without. To feel yourself blessed in the silence of your own soul is to demand that the blessing shows itself in the world around you. The invisible is more real than the visible, for the visible is only the shadow of the unseen. And because you are chosen, the unseen wealth has already claimed you as its home, waiting only for your recognition. This is the shift that turns everything. You stop asking and you begin claiming. You stop doubting and you begin knowing. You stop looking outside for proof, and you begin creating proof from within. The world bends not to those who wait but to those who believe. And your belief, steady and unshaken, becomes the force that bends reality to your will. The more you saturate your mind with this awareness, the more natural it feels to live as the chosen one. What once felt distant or impossible becomes ordinary, expected and normal. This is the true secret. What you accept as normal in imagination, life must reproduce in fact. When you make wealth your natural state, when you make abundance your default expectation, then life has no choice but to conform. The billionaire's blessing flows not to those who strain for it, but to those who calmly assume it. It is the quiet conviction that does the work, not the frantic effort. You begin to notice subtle shifts, people treating you differently, opportunities approaching you, ideas flowing with greater ease, unexpected money appearing from places you had not considered. These are not coincidences, they are reflections. The world is mirroring back to you the new identity you have accepted.
And with each reflection your faith deepens, your confidence grows, and your state becomes unshakable. This is the rhythm of creation. Assume, expect, receive, and then assume greater still. Allow yourself to dream boldly, for no dream is too vast for the infinite. If you can hold the picture in your mind, if you can feel it as real in your heart, then it already exists. The billionaire's blessing is not limited by the past, by statistics, by appearances, or by what others say. It is limited only by the edges of your imagination. If you dare to expand those edges, if you dare to see yourself as infinitely wealthy, infinitely free, infinitely blessed, then the universe must show you proof of it. The chosen one does not shrink their dreams to match the world. The chosen one expands the world to match their dreams.
And so as you move through each day, walk with the quiet power of someone who knows they are chosen. Let every step affirm it. Let every thought confirm it. Let every word echo it. The universe listens not only to your prayers but to your assumptions, not only to your wishes but to your expectations. As you dwell in the feeling of the billionaire's blessing already yours, you become the magnet that pulls it into form. It cannot be withheld from you, for you, and it are already one. Feel the certainty that arises when you rest in this truth. Nothing can separate you from what already belongs to you. The universe is not deciding whether or not to bless you. It has already done so. It is not weighing your worthiness. It already knows you are worthy. It is not measuring your past mistakes. It only answers to your present assumption. The past cannot hold you, for the blessing exists outside of time. The moment you choose to align, the moment you decide to accept, the moment you dare to feel yourself already living in that billionaire reality, the universe rearranges itself instantly to deliver it. This is why some rise from obscurity to unimaginable wealth, seemingly overnight. They did not wait for the world to approve them. They approved themselves. They did not beg for opportunities. They declared themselves ready. And life, in perfect obedience to their inner conviction, provided the stage, the resources, the people, and the abundance. You have the same power within you, for the same infinite source flows through every soul. What you dare to assume about yourself determines what the universe dares to show you. So sit in silence and feel it now. See the weight of wealth resting upon you like a robe of royalty. Feel the security of limitless accounts, the ease of total freedom, the joy of being able to give, create, and expand without restriction. Let that feeling saturate you until you can no longer tell the difference between imagination and reality. For when imagination becomes so vivid that it feels real, reality has no choice but to catch up. That is the mystery, the beauty, the power of living as the chosen one. Carry this state into your nights, for what you fall asleep in, you awaken to. Drift to sleep with the image of abundance, with the feeling of the billionaire's blessing, with the quiet knowing that you are chosen. Let your dreams be filled with wealth, freedom, and joy. And as you open your eyes each morning, let gratitude rise within you as though the blessing has already appeared in your world. Gratitude is not the reaction to receiving, it is the signal that receiving has already taken place in the unseen. Gratitude aligns you instantly with the current of abundance because it assumes completion. When you give thanks for what is unseen as though it were already visible, you declare to the universe that the work is finished. This state of gratitude draws the blessing into sharper focus, quickening its arrival, multiplying its expression, and expanding its scope. A grateful heart is magnetic. It does not repel, it attracts. When you live in gratitude for the billionaire's blessing, even before it appears in full, you open the gates for it to flow with unstoppable force. You may notice the mind attempting to argue, to raise doubts, to whisper that this is too much, too big, too far. But you are not bound by the chatter of the mind. You are the observer, the chooser, the creator. The mind is a tool, not the master. Redirect it gently each time it strays, guiding it back to the vision, back to the feeling, back to the truth that you are chosen. With persistence, the chatter weakens, the doubts dissolve, and your new state becomes natural. You no longer need to remind yourself, you simply are. In this state, life feels effortless. Doors open of their own accord. People you once thought unreachable appear in your orbit. Investments multiply beyond expectation. Ideas strike you with clarity and brilliance. leading to ventures that prosper with ease. Money flows like a river, steady and abundant. And you find yourself not merely surviving but overflowing. This overflow becomes your joy, for you realize that as the chosen one, your blessing is not only for yourself, but for the world you touch. Your wealth becomes a living testimony of what is possible when one accepts the truth of who they are. It inspires others to awaken, to rise, to claim their own blessing. And so the ripple spreads, one awakened soul igniting another, until abundance flows more freely in every corner of life. This is the hidden purpose of the billionaire's blessing, not to hoard but to expand, not to separate but to uplift, not to limit but to liberate. And you, as the chosen one, are the channel through which this purpose is fulfilled. As you embody this truth more fully, you will realize that wealth is not something you own, but something you flow with. It is an energy, a vibration, a rhythm, and you are tuned to it by choice. The more you identify with being the chosen one, the more this rhythm becomes your natural frequency. You begin to live in harmony with abundance the way a musician lives in harmony with music. There is no strain, no effort, no force, only alignment. And in this alignment, everything you once chased begins to chase you. Opportunities arrive without effort, doors swing open without knocking, and money finds its way into your life through channels you could not have planned. This is why it is essential to see yourself not as someone reaching for wealth, but as someone radiating it. The billionaire's blessing is not a future event, it is your present identity. You are not waiting for life to crown you, you are already crowned. The world only echoes what you declare within. If you walk as royalty, life treats you as royalty. If you speak as wealth, life answers with wealth. If you expect the extraordinary must appear. Think of how nature itself operates. The tree does not strain to produce fruit, it simply abides in its nature, and the fruit comes forth. The river does not struggle to flow, it moves effortlessly in the path set before it. The sun does not beg permission to shine, it radiates because shining is its essence. In the same way, you do not need to strive for wealth, you need only recognize that abundance is your essence. You were created as an expression of the infinite, and infinity can never be limited. So walk forward now with quiet assurance, knowing that the blessing has already been delivered in the unseen, and is even now solidifying in the seen. Live as if it were impossible to fail, because in truth, failure cannot exist for the chosen one. Everything bends, everything shifts, everything aligns to the assumption you hold most firmly. And your assumption now is unshakable. You are chosen, and the universe is sending you the billionaire's blessing in overflowing measure. As you carry this knowing, the energy around you begins to transform. People sense something different about you, though they may not understand what it is. They are drawn to your presence, compelled by your confidence, uplifted by your calm certainty. This magnetic aura is the natural outflow of the billionaire's blessing radiating through you. You do not need to announce it, for it announces itself in the way you move, the way you speak, the way you simply exist. The chosen one does not have to convince, the chosen one simply is, and the world responds accordingly. You will notice that the things which once troubled you lose their power. Where you used to feel worry, now you feel peace. Where you used to see limitation, now you see opportunity. Where you once asked, how will this happen? Now you say it is already done. This shift is the true wealth, for from this state flows every outer form of abundance. Money, opportunities, freedom, joy, all are natural extensions of the inner conviction that you are chosen and blessed beyond measure. Let this awareness sink deeper with each passing day. Make it the atmosphere in which you breathe, the ground upon which you walk, the light that guides your steps. You do not need to remind the universe of its promise, for the promise is eternal and unbreakable. You need only remind yourself until it becomes second nature. And once it does, the blessing no longer feels like something arriving, it feels like something you have always carried. This is the ultimate awakening, realizing that the billionaire's blessing is not coming to you, it is coming from you. You are the source and the channel, the vessel and the outpouring. What you once sought has always been within, waiting for your recognition. Now that you know, now that you accept, now that you live as the chosen one, the infinite riches of the universe cannot help but flow into your world in ways that exceed even your boldest imagination. Everywhere you go, life reflects back to you the certainty of your new state.
A chance meeting turns into a golden opportunity, a casual idea blossoms into a stream of income, a simple decision leads to exponential growth. These are not accidents, they are the natural consequences of your alignment. The chosen one does not stumble into fortune, the chosen one magnetizes fortune by the very act of being. And as you continue to live in this awareness, you will marvel at how effortlessly the pieces fall into place, how smoothly the universe arranges details you could never have orchestrated with logic alone. Even the challenges that arise begin to reveal themselves as blessings in disguise. What once felt like a setback now shows itself as a setup for greater expansion. What once seemed like loss now reveals itself as a clearing to make room for something far greater. Nothing can truly oppose you, because everything is working to align you with the fullness of your blessing. The chosen one cannot be defeated, for even what appears as defeat becomes victory in time. The entire fabric of reality bends itself to ensure that you receive all that has already been appointed to you. And so you move forward without fear, without haste, without doubt. You know that the blessing is yours, that it surrounds you, that it fills every corner of your existence. You see evidence everywhere, in conversations, in numbers, in synchronicities, in the ease with which doors open. These signs are constant reminders that the universe has already answered, already delivered, already fulfilled its word. All that remains is for you to continue to stand in this knowing, to remain in the joy of expectation, to walk as though everything is already complete, because it is. The more you remain in this state, the faster the outer world catches up. The delay shortens, the channels widen, the flow increases, until you are standing in a reality so rich, so abundant, so overflowing, that you can scarcely remember what it felt like to live without it. And in that moment, you will smile, knowing it was never about chasing or forcing, but simply about accepting. As you accept more deeply, the vision within you grows bolder. No longer are you content with small gains or modest increases, you begin to see yourself as the limitless being you truly are. You recognize that the billionaire's blessing is not a ceiling but a doorway, not an endpoint but an awakening. From this doorway you step into greater realms of creativity, greater acts of generosity, greater expressions of freedom. What once seemed like the ultimate dream now becomes the foundation for new possibilities. For the chosen one, there is no limit, only expansion upon expansion. With each passing day, your mind grows more attuned to opportunity. Where others see problems, you see solutions. Where others see scarcity, you see streams of wealth. Where others see endings, you see beginnings. This is the gift of the chosen state. Perception itself is transformed. You are no longer trapped in appearances, because you know appearances must bend to the inner assumption. You are no longer swayed by doubts, because you know doubt cannot stand in the face of conviction. You are no longer held by fear, because you know fear has no power over the chosen one. And so your life becomes a testimony of alignment. Your wealth increases not by struggle but by ease, not by chance but by law, not by favoring some and excluding others, but by the eternal principle that what you assume, you become. This truth, once lived, radiates from you so strongly that others cannot help but notice. They will ask what your secret is, how you turned everything around, how you made the impossible look effortless. And you will know, with calm assurance, that it was never luck, never accident, never coincidence. It was simply the recognition that you are chosen, and the universe was always ready to pour the billionaire's blessing through you. Now life unfolds before you like a treasure chest without end, each day revealing new jewels, new riches, new confirmations of the truth you dared to accept. And as you continue to live in this state, the blessing multiplies, not because it grows outside of you, but because you allow more of it to flow from within you. So let this moment be the turning point of your life. No longer will you walk as someone waiting, hoping or begging. You will walk as the chosen one, certain that the universe has already delivered the billionaire's blessing into your hands. The days of doubt are over, the days of delay are finished, and the days of lack are gone. From this moment forward, you live in the knowing that wealth, freedom and abundance are not coming to you, they are flowing through you. Stand tall, claim it boldly, and let the world witness the proof of your inner conviction. For the universe has spoken, and its decree cannot fail. You are chosen, and the billionaire's blessing is yours now and forever.